It was amazing, and then she gave me to give other people, and they keep going crazy overhead.
My Jam Heart family, how you do? Now, there is actually a fruit considered to be the largest in the passion fruit family. It's called the Giant Granadilla. The Giant Granadilla. And guess what? It's found right here in Jamaica. Thanks to Ms Marlene. We're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna talk about it, show you what it looks like, tastes like. But not just that. We're gonna share 10 powerful health benefits of this amazing fruit. I'm gonna share that with you right now. First though, I should let you know that if you've not yet subscribed to this channel, I invite you now to join us. I'm on a journey to share what I call the real Jamaica, the real people of Jamaica, the real products of Jamaica, the essence of Jamaica, stuff like these. Unusual fruits, medicinal herbs, you name it. I don't want you to miss any of that. So if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you now. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell notification, and that way you see updated on all my latest videos. Let's go! Alright guys, so this is the vine, almost like a rope you can see there, running on the fence. This is the leaves, this is what it looks like, stem, and this is the fruit, the Giant Granadilla. This one is a little bit green. This one here looks almost, well, ready. And these are the folks. This is Mr. Hale, almost my namesake I should say, and this is Ms Marlene. How do?
We are good.
Good, nice to meet you, Ms Marlene. By the way, guys, I've been bothering me, man. I tell her to be honest with her because she wanted me to capture this, and Ms Marlene, I want to tell you, I really appreciate you pushing me because I really needed to just at the time. So thank you so much for persisting with me. Giant Granadilla, what do you know of this fruit? Where did you get it from? Go ahead.
I went to Cornwall Mountain and somebody gave it to me in Cornwall Mountain. But every fruit I get, I try to set seeds from it. And the person said...
They're a fruit lover apparently, huh?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I set some seeds and I see it started growing, and I said, okay, let it stay there. And I set it to the fence and put it under the guava tree, and it is here until I didn't know the name of the fruit. And somebody came one day and tell me the name, and then Mr. Hale came and tell me he knows it and tell me the name.
This is Mr. Hale, Mr. Hale here?
Yes.
Lovely.
He told me the name and told me where he see it. And then the person from where he see it in Carolina came one day and said he had it at his house or he still have it or something to that effect. It can make a drink. We make drinks with it. It can be eaten just as. And it's a tasty fruit.
Okay.
Very tasty.
All right. Well, let me hear from Mr. Hale. What do you know about this fruit, sir? This amazing fruit found right, largest in the passion fruit family, I'm told.
Well, we had it grown in the country, a place called Kentucky, not the Chicken Coop. It's a parish. It's a district in Westmoreland.
Yes,
but it's growing the coffee walk, but we didn't have any blend at the time, so we just pick it like a boy, and we just eat the seeds. I did not know that the outer flesh could be eaten until Ms Marlene told me she blended it into drinks. So I said to her, what do you look like? You look smart if you're dead with you. But she gave me some, and we are still alive. And then when she gave me the flesh nose, I gave it to some other friends, and they eat it like they eat in papaya. But I didn't know. And the amazing thing, when we smell it in the country, it smells just like Radiant B. So
Radiant B?
Radiant B, where you use European, so it smells. I'm really wondering if it had anything to do with the manufacturing of Radiant B.
So let me ask
but this place is the fourth place I've seen it.
So it has been in Jamaica, you think, for a while?
Yeah, it's here for because it's over 50 years when I'm telling you that we had it in the country. So when I came to Carolina and I saw somebody had it, and that was amazing. And then I went to a forestry and nature walk, and I saw it, but we didn't get time to explore the vine if it had. So when I saw Ms Marlene here had it, it was amazing because it was the first time, and then at the first we see beer so much. So I was just joking to her and telling her the fruit is a thing. When the more you give it away, the more it's beer. But when I looked at it now, it's beer mostly to the end of the vine. But even though it's well ripe, it is best you cut it because the stem is very strong.
I realize.
And this section is very delicate. It's very delicate, even though you squeeze it.
All right, so let's
and it's very delicate.
so let's explore. Oh, all right. So it's almost like the black supporty guide is soft.
It's soft, yes, soft.
Yeah,
Even though it look like that, but it's very delicate.
But the stem is very tough.
Yeah, man. Even though it's ripe, it's very strong.
All right. So
And it's amazing. It's when I use this with cherries and pineapples and passion. It's amazing. You go crazy for it.
all right. So I'm gonna ask you now to help Miss Marlene now. We're gonna cut it and show my audience what it looks like. These are some more guys. These are more. It's about 5 of them here. They're huge. Huge stuff. All right. So that's how you normally cut it sideways.
I cut it like this.
Okay.
But this little
All right. So
And you reach into the side, do like a passion.
Yeah.
But the seeds are very big and glammy. So you put this into the blender, you blend it.
but so hold on. When you say you put this in the blender, you mean
You put the seeds. You put the seeds.
Oh, the
different
seed.
for different flavor drinks. You put the seed in, but some people combine the blending of the seeds with the outer cores. But for me, inside it tastes great.
Oh,
Yeah, the seed. Yes,
Well,
man.
we're gonna have a taste. All right. So let me hear from Miss.
It can
Marlene.
be eaten just like this, you know.
Okay. How do you eat? How do you have it, Miss Marlene?
I use it to make a drink. And I have persons that, I have a friend in Bethel Town. When she get it, she say, I'm going to slice it up now. So she slice it and have it like this.
Nice. All right. We're gonna have a look. What does it taste like?
Lovely.
Well, give me audience. Tell them, man. Tell them. Is it like apple, like banana, like melon?
Tastes better than...
Compare the taste.
I can't compare the taste. It has a unique taste.
I'm gonna have a taste. And then we take it from there. So you eat
Exceptional.
You eat mainly you eat everything.
See, everything can be eaten.
You eat everything?
Everything can be eaten.
Okay, cool. Because
Except this is a hard section.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'm gonna have a taste, guys, and see what.
What is it for me now?
Yeah.
Being a man, me the seed man.
Yeah.
Me so the most stick to the seed.
Okay.
Just a meal thing.
All right, all right, but if entire part of it can be eaten.
Yeah, man, the entire part can be eaten like you eat papaya and
Okay,
stuff.
cool. All right, nice.
It have a slightly sweetly taste. But when you blend it and combine it like a nice up your country style carrot juice, it's good.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna have a taste, guys. Stay tuned.
You know.
All right, so the flesh is a little bit spongy.
Yes.
Very spongy.
Because this one is well ripe.
Well ripe. Okay.
That's it.
And this is the seed, just like passion fruit.
That's it. But it's a little more fluffier than the passion.
Yes. And the seed is a kind of swallow.
Yes.
You love the seed.
That's a man thing.
All right.
How does it taste?
Very succulent.
Right.
And then these are, but this piece though is hard to eat.
That piece.
That middle piece kind of like a,
We take out that part.
yeah, almost like a sponge. You take out this piece.
Let's take out that part.
Okay. This piece now is a little bit milder,
Yes.
almost like cantaloupe, kind of like a faint.
That's
it's not too
a
sweet.
right description.
Yes, not
It's flesh.
Yes,
With
yes.
cantaloupe.
Yes. But it's nice, and it's amazingly nutritious. Miss Marlene and Mr. Hale probably didn't know. I did some research. I'm gonna share some of that information with you and them right now. So this amazing fruit here, guys, they call it the Giant Granadilla. The scientific name is also on screen. You can research it a little more. It's Passiflora quadrangularis. I hope I said it correctly. That's the scientific name. If you're in some other part of the world and you need to research it further, it's a one-of-a-kind fruit, the largest in the passion fruit family. It is native to South America, they say, but also grown in tropical regions, including Jamaica, Venezuela, the Caribbean in general, Brazil, Colombia, those places. It can grow up to 30 centimeters in length and weigh up to 2.5 kg. That's over 5 pounds, they say. It can go the distance. Nutritionally, it is rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin K, as well as potassium and fiber, making it a great addition to a healthy diet. Culinary, the pulp that we had earlier is used to make juice, jams, and other sweet treats. The seeds can also be roasted and eaten as a snack. Did you know that, Miss? No. Roast the seed? Yeah, man, they roast the seed and have it as a snack. Medicinally, traditionally, it's used in herbal medicine to treat ailments such as respiratory issues, anxiety, digestive issues, and there are some researchers also suggest that it might have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. You sit down on gold mine here, you know. But listen, top 10 health benefits. I want to share that with my audience, with you right now, guys. 10, count with me. Number 1, it is rich in antioxidant. We mentioned earlier. The fruit is a good source of antioxidants which can help to protect against cellular damage and lower the risk of chronic diseases. Number 2, it boosts immunity. High levels of vitamin C, which I mentioned earlier. It has extremely high levels of vitamin C, by the way, and it helps to strengthen the immune system and fight off infections. Number 3, digestive health. Good source of dietary fiber, which can promote healthy digestion and prevents constipation. Number 4, promotes healthy heart. The fruit is low in fat and sodium and contains potassium, which can also lower blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Number 5, regulates blood sugar levels, the diabetes. The fiber content can help slow down the absorption of sugar in the bloodstream, which can help to regulate blood sugar levels. No, that's 5. Did you know any of this yet, guys? Not quite. All right, well, I'll keep going. Number 6. You have vision problems. This fruit can possibly help. It's rich in vitamin A, which is essential for healthy vision and help prevent age-related vision loss. I'm going to need some of that. I hear some whispering in the background there. Somebody going to use it for all right? Reduce inflammation. Number 7. Studies suggest that the fruit may have anti-inflammatory properties, which help reduce inflammation in the body and lower the risk of chronic diseases. Again, supports bone health. The fruit is a good source of calcium and phosphorus, which are important minerals for maintaining healthy bones. Number 9, promotes skin health. High levels of vitamin C found in the fruit can help promote healthy skin and prevent anti-aging. Those of you who are a fanatic of health and beauty and so know how important vitamin C is to the skin. Helps anti-aging. So this fruit again can help. And number 10, the big one, may have anti-cancer properties. So some research suggests that the fruit may have anti-cancer properties due to its high antioxidant content. So overall, incorporating this fruit in your diet can offer immense health benefits, lady and gentlemen. What do you have to say, Ms Marlene and Mr. Hale?
I like the fruit. I like the fruit. When I got it first, I was reluctant, but after I use it, I come to like it, and I have quite a few persons who going crazy over it. Because I give Mr. Hale one to give a lady, and she want to know, where you get it from? I want more. She inquired for more. So I said, I told him when more is there, she can get more.
Awesome.
But I give it.
And the more you give, as Mr. Hale said, the more you get, Mr. Hale.
The more you beer, the more you give it. You see, for me, the drink is amazing. I am just satisfied with the drink. I'm a drink person. Natural drinks, no additive, no preservative, plus the health benefit that I understand that can be derived from the fruit. And it's great for me to do drinks.
How do you make your drink?
I combine this like with passion, I like with cherry, I like with pineapple, and anything you put it with natural fruit, it is great. I like the flavor.
Ginger, you put ginger?
I just put a little bit of ginger, just not for burning, but just for flavor, and it enhances the flavor. When I took it to church, like I go to an adventure center, when I took it to church, everybody cook, where you get this? Bring me more. And they know this is the 4th place I've seen it, but this is the most fruit I've seen it.
Yes. Because this one has quite a lot, guys.
Yes, man, it bears more. And then what I notice about this fruit, it seems like it do well in human habitat. Because some fruit, and it grows in all weather, because the place where I saw it first is very cool. And down here it's very hot and humid. And it still thrives. So this is a fruit of all around in the environment.
Love it. I have have some questions, guys. Some of you have had some questions. I did some research as well, and I know there are some questions. I'm gonna ask these humble folks here what, based on their local knowledge of the fruit, and see if they can answer some of the questions. Well, I think first one I had was, what does it taste like? I think we answered that earlier. I answered that. It depends. The seed have a taste, and then the flesh itself have another kind of taste. In my estimation, the flesh tastes more like cantaloupe. You know, the seed. I would second that motion. I would second that. Yes. Okay. The cantaloupe taste with the seed. Yes, kind of faint. Yeah. How long does it take for this giant Granadilla to bear fruit? It all depends on the maturity of the vine, you know, and the location, the maturity of the vine and its location. But when it starts bearing, the fruit takes about like 4 or 5 weeks.
More than
4 or 5 weeks, or 3 months mature.
It takes less than 3 months to mature.
Okay, after it bear.
After it bear.
Oh.
But when it starts ripening, it goes fast. It ripe
very fast.
Okay.
Because last week there weren't no ripe ones. And then
less than 7 days, you can you just change.
Yesterday only 2 ripe ones were there, and I woke up this morning and all these.
All of these are.
I pick and give away since morning.
Oh, bless you. And this is what is still here.
Yes.
There's another question somebody asks. Can you chew Granadilla seed? Well, you can chew it. We eat it, right?
Yes.
That's what I do.
Yes.
I mean, if you choose to chew it, you can chew it as well. And we also learn that
the fibers comes in.
Yes.
The seed, the fibers.
Okay, cool. There's another question somebody had. Can diabetics eat Granadilla? The answer is clear.
Because it's not high in sugar content.
Yes.
It's not high in
Actually, and we mentioned earlier the health benefit that it may help to control diabetes.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. What is the lifespan of the Granadilla? Do you know how long?
No.
You don't know how long this is. All right, one of you guys who are watching now, help me know. We're sharing a lot of information. Now it's your time. Number 1, hit the like button right now if you're getting any value from this. 2, share the video with somebody. That's an option. But I also want you now to tell us what you know about this fruit. How long, if you're watching and you know something about it, tell us what you know, man, in the comments. How long, what is the lifespan of this Granadilla fruit? Right?
2 years now.
You think it's 2 years?
It's 2 years now.
She had it about 2 years.
2 years now.
You have it 2 years?
2 years.
The same vine?
The same vine.
But like for me in the
house
country,
where
it's a continual thing like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years.
Okay.
Answer the house phone for me. Where I saw it in Cornwall Mountain. It is there all along. All along it is at Cornwall Mountain.
But you think it's the same vine or it would be different vine?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know because it's like a hilly terrain, and then you see the plants. The plants are there.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Because the first time I saw it, it was so low, and I said to them, "What is this?" And they told me.
Yes.
And I said, "Can I get one?" And they say, "I have to wait until it is ripe."
Yes.
So it's after it ripe now. They give it to me. They said they give it to me and me come and try it.
Yes.
So
Cool.
but I have to set seeds from anything I eat.
Yep. It's amazing. There's so many fruits and natural stuff that we have here, and a lot of people still don't realize it now.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Man. So people right now are probably asking you, people continue to ask you for the fruit and stuff.
Yes.
They want the fruit and the seeds, the plant.
Yes.
When we got this in the country, when I was a boy, we did not know, we didn't pay much attention to it, but as you know, kids all over, we see this looking fruit and it's look edible, but I just see we'd pay attention to, and it was only get exposure more when I saw Ms Marlene with it, and then she gave me one, and man, it was amazing, and then she gave me to give other people, and they keep going crazy overhead, and then we keep coming back, and I encourage her, give it away, it'd be more.
Definitely, I second that. Anything we give away, you're gonna
it come back to you.
One of these fruit is to go to Trelawney to a nurse who she knew it when she was a child in Darlistan. And she said she haven't seen it
in a long time.
So
it's been here for a long time.
Yes, man. It's something here beyond 50 years back.
But it's not so popular.
I gave it to a doctor. And she took it to Kingston, and her friends from Trinidad said they know it from Trinidad and told her how to prepare it.
Okay, cool. So I have, actually, you mentioned Trinidad. Some of you guys are from on a Caribbean island. I want to hear, if you know about this fruit, what do you know about it? And if you use it, how do you use it? We want to hear from you as well. So share that in the comments as well. There's another piece of information I wanted to share just before we close. It says, The pulp is used as a mild sedative to help relieve from maladies like headache, nervousness, diarrhea, asthma, neurosthenia, insomnia, and dysentery. Right? So that's just as we read along and research more, we just keep getting more information about this amazing fruit here. Ms Marlene, if persons are interested in finding out more about it, perhaps to get the seed, would you be willing to give them the information, or you kind of just leave it?
If it is here, I'm willing to share.
You're willing to share?
I'm willing to share.
Okay.
I'm willing to share.
If persons are interested, they can reach out to you.
They can reach out to me.
And to get more information and stuff, with
Yes.
seeds or whatever it is.
Yes.
Is there a contact they could reach you at?
488-5457.
48858.
5457.
And I want to say thank you, Ms Marlene, again for your patience and tolerance with me. Thank you, Mr.
Hale.
Mr. Hale.
And welcome, man. Nice having you.
Thank you for the information, man, and for sharing your expertise, experience, and knowledge of this amazing fruit. Another one, unusual fruit in Jamaica, guys, the Giant Granadilla. Okay, guys, so before we run, guys, Miss Marlene have something to say. Yes, Miss Marlene?
Yes, on behalf of us here and this fruit that we want everyone to know about.
Yes.
I would like to give you a fruit
Oh, thank you.
that is
Thank
you
you.
can share with others.
Thank you.
In your
Thank you.
endeavor.
Thank you. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So,
much.
Mr. Gill,
Yes, sir.
I'm encouraging Ms Marlene. We're going to set some seeds.
Yes.
When you get in touch with her number,
Yeah.
she will tell her if it's available for you to come and get the plants.
Yeah.
We're going to populate the place with this amazing
Yes,
fruit.
because it helps too.
Granadilla.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
It has health benefit.
Yes.
So we're going to share the knowledge.
Yes. Less sickness and disease out. Less problems.
Good.
Less sickness. Less people at the hospital. I know the health minister will love that. All right, lovely.
Granadilla,
Yeah, man.
and it's in Petershill, Shoebury, Westmoreland.
All right,
It's an
sir.
amazing.
All right, love it. That's it, guys. The Giant Granadilla. Man, someone right here in Jamaica. Can you believe it? Anyway, what do you make of it? Have you seen the flowers? You see how beautiful that was? Jeez. Wow. God is good. Anyway, have you seen it? Do you know about it? Have you used it? How do you use it? Tell me. Put it in the comments. There's another video I need you to see. The dragon fruit. Found right here in Jamaica as well. Another unusual fruit. In fact, there's an entire playlist on unusual Jamaican fruits. I need you to see. It's in the description. But the dragon fruit, I need you to see as well. It's in the description and it's in the card above. See you in that one.